Jai Shri Ram. Here is an interesting fact about America which you perhaps didn't know. The word democracy does not occur anywhere in the charters of America. Charters means the Constitution of America, the Bill of Rights, which is the amendments. Now I think they must have done some 22 amendments so far in the last 300 years. Compared to us, we have done some maybe 150 amendments in the last 70 years. In the last 300 years or so, they have done only 22 amendments. Anyway, so the Bill of Rights and the Declaration of Independence. Charter of India, only one, that is the Constitution of India. So the charters of America are three. Now the word charter individually has many meanings. It's an official authorization. Charter. Chartered means for specific use, not for public use. Chartered flights. Charter is a document that authorizes, ratifies some kind of an action, authorizes somebody to do something. So, now the charters of America, you must understand, are three. That is the Constitution of America, and the first 10 amendments are called the Bill of Rights, the first one being the freedom of religion, and I think the third one is the right to bear arms. Right to bear arms, no, it is not a pun on take away bears' arms and start eating poor bears. They have killed bears and started eating. So it is not the right to bear arms, it is to be understood as the right to carry weapons. Okay, I hope you understood the pun there. So they have misunderstood the right to bear arms and actually started killing the bears, and they were eating bear paws and bear meat also. Literally wiped out all the bears and the bisons also. And they have killed the Red Indians also, the Indians. In millions of them they have killed, all in the name of religion. Okay, so the word democracy doesn't occur anywhere in the charters of America, the Declaration of Independence. Why? For good reason. They use the word republic because here is the definition: Republicanism, the rule of law. Democracy is unfortunately flawed because as a philosophy it is nothing but a kind of majoritarianism, ruled by the majority. Therefore, the whole concept of democracy is fundamentally flawed. Which means, a simple analogy will make it clear to you. If there are 100 people, out of which 99 decide to kill one person who is very rich and rob all his wealth, and now understand that that one person worked very hard and earned his wealth, whereas these 99 fellows are lazy fellows moving with those communist flags. Now, if these 99 fellows get together and decide that we must kill that one fellow and rob his wealth, that is an expression of democracy. That's exactly how democracy works. So that is the reason why Socrates rejected democracy. And somebody said democracies and rivers are similar. The lightest things float at the top. Perhaps like a cesspool actually, septic tank. Anyway, let us leave it there. So now America is great for the simple reason that the American founding fathers, hoping that someday the people of America will realize this much, that they are a polity based on republicanism, which means rule of law, not rule of man. Democracy is rule of man. Republic means rule of law. Read it. The principles of a theory of government in which the supreme power rests in the body of citizens, entitled to vote and exercised by representatives. They elect directly or indirectly and by an elected or nominated president. That means no dynasticism is allowed, and also actually this definition should include, because that is the implication. Republicanism means the implication is rule of law. Law is higher. Even if that 99 people are opposed to it, and if righteousness lies with that one man, that one man is dharmic in nature, then the law should support that one man. That is Ramarajya. That is utopia. That is at least a precursor to utopia. So this is the truth about America. Isn't it beautiful? Today, unfortunately, liberalism, liberanduism, libertarian values have got into their head to such an extent that at the slightest criticism they file cases. They file cases on the person who criticizes them. As a result, people are scared to criticize, and that is how it kills the whole of the democratic spirit. because without rational discourse, no democracy can progress. That is why in Hinduism, in olden days, we used to have the culture of Shastrarth. Adi Shankaracharya defeated all the Buddhists. Some ran away and most of them reconverted back to Hinduism. Ramanujacharya at one go defeated 1,000 Jains, and they all reconverted back to Garvapsi. And if you take Maharshi Dayananda Saraswati, are lakhs and lakhs of Muslims and Christians reconverted. They came back after listening to him, and his book Satyartha Prakash is a knockdown punch. Right. So, all these were done. Of course, by the time Maharshi Dayananda came into existence, there were a lot of people who were willing to kill him, and there were threats on his life, and nearly 5 to 6 times they poisoned him. Unfortunately, he succumbed at the last time. So, this is the truth. Today, Shastrarth is a crime. If I start launching into a direct criticism of Islam or Christianity, 295A, 153A, and God knows how many threats, and probably my fate will be the same as who's that Kanhaiya Lal, and that Sartanch Se Juda gang will get very active, and many others. So, I don't want to name them. So, this is the sad situation. Shastrarth, the culture of Shastrarth has to be revived. We are not abusing. We have every right to criticize bad ideas, horrible ideas, which are all the matrix, the source of all misery worldwide. If we are not allowed to criticize them, how can societies progress? Jai Shri Ram.